This is something so easy to remember, but at the same time, it's extremely hard to live by. My brothers and sisters out there, today I was reminded of the most important lesson that God and myself have ever really tried to learn. Now, when I say God, it's something God has tried to teach me. And when I say myself, it's something that I've always thought I had a grip on until recently. And that's this. If you want something bad enough, it does not matter what it is. Whether that's to become someone, right? Whether that's to get in shape, whether that's to become your dream career, or simply to go to a school you've always wanted to get into, or even be around family or friends. You have to determine, right, how hard you're willing to push yourself. You can be as tired as you want, day in or day out, but if you do not see the results you need to see, then you are not tired enough. You are not working hard enough in order to get to where you need to be at in life. Now, here's something that hit me as a reminder today. You get out what you put in. But if you are only putting in that hard work a few hours a day, then you will never get to where you want to get to. My brothers and sisters out there, you have to make sacrifices. You have to decide what is worth your time. Now, I've realized this because of two things. One, I have started to get a little bit chubbier. I'm not as focused as I should be on what truly matters. And two, I've also realized I need to stay consistent no matter what is going on around me, no matter what happens in this world. I cannot allow others to be affecting me the way that they are. I cannot allow people who are just so unhappy with their lives to get to me. Because at the end of the day, that is not what God intended for me. If they choose to not listen, if they choose to be unhappy, if they choose to be miserable, that is on them. You cannot allow others who are there to take up your energy, your time, and you as a person to do so. You have to protect who you are at all costs. You have to be stronger. It is so much easier said than done. I can tell you firsthand, there are days where I think, you know what? I have this figured out. I can do it. And there are other times where I look at myself in the mirror and I go, how am I going to do this? I do not have the answers to everything, my brothers and sisters out there. I just know there's always going to be temptation at every single corner, but it's going to be up to you. If you decide to take that, if you decide to give in, if you decide to give into instant gratification versus waiting, if you decide to buy a grocery, a hamburger, or food that you could have put that money toward investing back into yourself, simply a piece of clothing, right? It could be other items as well. It doesn't have to be materialistic. It can be something that's helping your family. It could be toward rent. It could be toward groceries. It can be toward so many other things. But if you choose instant gratification over delayed gratification, you will start building habits that your body will find extremely hard to break later on down the road. You have to decide today, right now, if you are going to be somebody who changes your life, changes your family's life, creates a new life for you all to live, or if you're going to simply follow in the footsteps everybody else has. My brothers and sisters out there, making change is never easy. Turning around habits, breaking them, and becoming the person you're meant to be is never easy. But I would much rather have that. I'd much rather have long nights, early mornings, consistently, knowing I gave my all to this. And that is what I'm going to be doing from now on. My channel will improve. I will improve. I will no longer allow myself to be lazy, to sleep in, to do things that do not help me get to where I need to get to. I just got in my tripod, I just got in certain things, and I will be pushing better for more content, for taking you along in my day. And I might even showcase my family in some of them, because that is what drives me. At the end of the day, I need to be able to push myself harder, because if I am not pushing myself harder, I'm not going to get anywhere. You guys have all heard the expression, running on the hamster wheel. That is not who I want to be or how I want to be. In order for me to change that, in order for me to actually move forward, I have to take steps. So the first one is making you guys a promise. And this is not just before you all, not just before God, but also to myself as a reminder. No matter what happens in my life, I will work 2 times harder than I am now. No matter how hard I push, it will never be hard enough. So I will push harder. I will dig deeper to get to where I need to get to be able to make sure that my family does not have to worry about anything again. I've waited long enough and let them down long enough, and that is unacceptable. So my brothers and sisters out there, I ask you for your help. I ask you to please let me know in the comments down below any feedback you have, anything you want to see more of, anything you want to see less of. I want to hear from you, and I want to let you know that some of the videos that I'm going to have of my day-to-day, of going places, of doing certain things, are simply because I want to take you along. That no matter how late of a night I had, no matter how early of a morning I have to get up, I want you all to know that consistency will always beat out talent. Hard work will pay off if you are focused. And I pray to see you all soon. Thank you for being here. Have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you again for being here.